amazing.
She's never been on camera.
No, I just
What do we got?
so I need to scream at that.
Just
Alright,
fucking yell as
let's
loud.
do it. That's probably the last one.
Yeah.
So we have the Captor X. Captor X is a mix of the cab amp, or small pedal we have here, and the Captor, which is an analog glove box. Put them together to create something that's small, lightweight, still have the full torpedo processing, so it's a digital unit. What's new compared to what we usually do, so compared to the Torpedo Live that you have.
Yeah.
Outputs on this one. So you have the Torpedo Studio, the big, so you already have stereo. But on the more entry level stuff, we only have mono. And this one, because I wanted to improve the sensation when you play, I added a stereo reverb that you get to control the stereo with. So when you play with headphones, or even if you play on stage, but with headphones it's really important. It means something that surrounds you. And it can be a room or it can be like a huge space. Whatever
You
you
can
want.
change the reverb actually.
Yes, and you have the custom setting. It's an entirely new reverb algorithm. Plus, we have another fun feature, especially for, well, solo guitar artists, like you're on stage. We have what we call the twin tracker. So it's really, you have your left track, that's where you play. You have your right track, that's where you have the other guy, the virtual one. And the space, this is how drunk he is.
Okay. So it's like a pitch, timing, dynamic.
So, yeah, calls really.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool. Awesome.
Everything that could go wrong with another guitarist.
Looser.
That's what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome.
And I spent, actually, I think I can say on camera, I didn't say, but it was a request from Frederick. He told me
Cool.
that.
Awesome. I've heard of him before, I think.
Yeah, probably know him.
Yeah, 311.
Because Frederick wanted to have the same effect he has in his DAW to play on stage, but as he was playing the 40 amps, he didn't have any pedal or anything. He wasn't too happy with the competition, so he wanted something very specific.
Yeah.
So I started with that, like tweaking it for him, and then, well, I added a few more options, but that
creates like an offset, like a virtual second guitar player, basically.
Absolutely. And you can, I mean, when you turn it all the way down, it's very tight, like it's really you, but just with a little bit of something. So what it does is when you're in front of a PA, for example, the more you push, the more the two guitars will actually spread across the stereo field.
Yeah.
And when you play with headphones, it's fun. This is fun.
I'd love to hear
I
that.
think I need one of these.
Yeah, right?
Because it's cool for clinics and stuff too.
Oh, yes. And it battles the sound. And yeah, it's just so lightweight. We have an attenuator on this one too. So if you need a cabinet, we have two levels of attenuation. Minus 20, which is what we have on the Captor. That's what we call club. And minus 38, that's home.
Okay.
Minus 38, even this, if you play it hard, you won't hear it here.
Yeah.
But if you have like a 100 watt plexi or whatever 100 watt you want to play with, it's good for practice, and the tone is still here.
Awesome.
So, and we know how to do that, right? We've been doing it for a few years. So to me, I just wanted to design something that looks simple to use. You still have the Bluetooth app to connect into this, change your stuff, MIDI control. Well, it looks simple. It's presets, just the size of the stereo field. This is the voicing, so that's a new thing too. So it's very simple. It's like a master EQ of the whole unit. You're somewhere, you need to adjust for the PA, that's not what you expected. Do a little bit of something, so it's kind of a loudness EQ that goes like this. So you need to fit in the mix and just push the mid. You don't have to touch your preset, it just comes on top. So you hear, I mean, you know about that product has that kind of tone, that other product that's on top of the modeling you do. Well, you get to adjust that. So it's, again, adjust the volume down. So it needs to be fast. I wanted something easy, improve on the experience with the headphones. So it's a little bit less of a studio unit. You guys know. It's more something that's fun to play with headphones. Still, in a studio, you have proper XLR, straight to the board, do the mic, that's with it as long as you want, and you get the full tools functionality. And we'll be selling a few of those, I think, because there's a market for that. I'd get you guys
email
going.
you.
Absolutely. I mean, for clinics, as long as you have an app, you're there. I mean, put that on top, you're good to go. You know what you think to be.
I would go direct to this no matter what the cab is because the placement is controlled and you don't overdrive the speaker and you just have that's the beauty of going direct with a quality IR, you know.
And if you do clinic, well, I mean, you can't have too much noise on stage. You want the PA to be. Usually, you don't have a huge PA, so you need to adjust with all that, and it definitely helps. We've shot some videos on stage with a producer where he was actually messing in a club, place that I'm a partner at, and it was just starting, and suddenly he opens the twin tracker. It was like, holy crap, what's happening? And I said, oh, I didn't tell you about that. So yeah, look, it was a camera. It was pretty fun, and I wanted to. I think a lot of people find my stuff to be a bit too dry or too. I mean, you guys record. Yeah, you guys record. You know how it sounds with headphone when you have one mic or a couple mic mixed in mono. You know it's not usually the most enjoyable experience.
Right.
Same with in-ear monitors. Your tone all of a sudden is too clean.
You're
Absolutely. So I wanted this to sound better, and you know what? It's good because we have two outputs.
Yeah.
You can actually use one to go to front of house, and the other one to go to your mic. And you have a separate EQ and a separate dry wet on the reverb.
What's that go for?
$5.49.
That's it? That's it?